A note on positive psychology in practice. Positive psychology in practice and the future. I will worry about the future. I will do what's wrong. Um, Dr. Strangelove, or how I learned to stop worrying and love the bump. Wonderful comedy. Comedies are excellent for the happiness level. They increase it. Um, so it's been said that we, instead of living in the present, of enjoying the moment, savoring, which is one of the rules of happiness, one that is among other books. It's suggested in The How Happiness by the wonderful Sonia Lubomirsky. It's rule number 10, 11 or 9. It's in that area. 11 and 12 are taking care of your body and then spirit. And at 9, 10, 11, we're dealing with goals. You need intrinsic goals that will drive you to happiness, a happy life. And then also flow or engagement. You need to be engaged and take uh, vivre à fond. Take all these wonderful moments, wind blowing through these great flowers that you don't see there, and all these moments, spring, sunny day, take them with intensity in. But people worry about the future and sometimes regret things that happened in the past, and that's the worst thing one can do. This is a recipe for unhappiness, worrying, oh, what will happen? I have this issue now, it's the company that I'm getting bad news, and no. As Bertrand Russell says in his book on happiness, um, it's wrong because anyway you're not doing anything when you're worrying. The way to approach this is think about it when and if you have a formula, if you have a solution, when you can work out a solution, that's when you can think. And then if you find the solution, okay, apply it and move on. If not, that's the way it is. That would be a disaster. I mean, no, I'm trying to joke. And you just brace yourself to cope with it and study these positive psychology books, because there's also a strategy of coping with adversity and disaster. That's a number 6. And some number 7, there will be forgiveness. And so worrying at night about this and that, when there's nothing happening there except negativity, stress, malfunctioning of the brain and of the body, and then sleeplessness, and the following day when a solution maybe is to be searched for and analyzed on a paper or whatever, you don't have the ability, because, or you come up with the wrong result because you've worried so much that you're not functioning properly. Then returning. What I meant with future is this thing that optimistically can be ahead in the future. I've read and just posted a note on Fahrenheit 451, where of course there's a future that looks bleak. Firemen, instead of extinguishing fires, they just burn books. But then there's an optimistic. It's a possibility up there at the end. I can say this here because, no spoiler alert, this is not supposed to be for someone who reads about Fahrenheit and see if I read it or not, and I don't want to know what happens. There is hope towards the end, because here I can say that. Because people start learning by heart books. Uh, Guy Montag, the hero, gets his hands on a Bible. I don't know what that would do to many, because Nathaniel Branden, a luminary of psychology, says that all the psychological effects of religion are negative. If you take that view, he would better choose another book. He should have chosen another book. I don't know. But then there's also talk of the fact that in the future we might be able to control the flow of, of endorphins to our brain, of adrenaline, dopamine, and so many of the others. I don't know if we will do that, and what the best solution would be. Some say people will not choose that, and then that we have the tests on rats, who, when given the opportunity to press a lever uh, for for good sensations in their brain, they chose to do that continuously until they died. They would skip food, anything, uh, just to get this boost, this happy feeling in the brain. And then, of course, there's the example of the soma and its bad effects, mentioned in The Brave New World, a classic of literature, one of the best books ever written. But we probably could go beyond and around that.